Halo teman-teman, pada video ini kita akan belajar materi bahasa Inggris kelas 8. Sebelum kita mulai, materi yang akan dibawakan pada hari ini adalah instruction, encouragement, prevention, dan permission. Materi ini dibawakan oleh saya, Jason, dan dua rekan saya, Kevin dan Karen. Dalam topik ini, kalian akan belajar cara memberikan instruksi. Instruksi bisa dalam bentuk direksi, perintah, dan informasi cara melakukan sesuatu. Instruksi digunakan untuk memberitahu seseorang untuk melakukan sesuatu. Instruksi juga digunakan untuk memberitahu seseorang cara melakukan sesuatu. Ini adalah contoh yang baik dalam memberi instruksi.
Grab a frying pan and put on the stove. Add 1 tablespoon of butter to the pan. Turn on the stove on medium heat. Wait 1 minute for the pan to heat up. Crack an egg open into the pan. Cook egg until yolk and whites are firm. Turn off the stove after cooking. Serve the egg on a plate.
Ini adalah contoh yang buruk dari memberikan instruksi.
Add butter to pan. Add egg into pan. Cook egg till done.
Ini adalah contoh yang baik dalam memberi instruksi.
Grab a flag. Unfold flag. Go to the flagpole with flag. Untie the flag rope and cycle the rope until you find the knot. The flag should have 3 binding points. Tie the top binding point on the top of the knot so it doesn't come down. Tie the other 2 binding points to the rope. Hoist up the flag by pulling the rope. Tie the flag rope back to the flagpole.
Ini adalah contoh yang buruk dari memberikan instruksi.
Grab a flag. Put flag on flagpole.
Ini adalah contoh yang baik dalam memberi instruksi.
Hello, sir. Could you please prepare for me 10 sticks of chicken satay without any chili and with 5 pieces of lontong? Thank you.
Ini adalah contoh yang buruk dari memberikan instruksi.
Give me some satay without any chili and some lontong.
Ayo teman-teman, mari kita mulai berlatih. Jika kalian ingin kesempatan untuk membaca pertanyaannya, kalian bisa pause video. Ayo kita mulai dengan nomor 1. Which one of these statements would best fit the blank? Jawabannya adalah D. Grab a butter knife, then take a slice of butter. Pertanyaan kedua. Which one of these statements would best fit the blank? Jawabannya adalah D. Wait for the bread for a couple of minutes, then flip the bread with spatula. Pertanyaan ketiga. Which one of these instruction sets can be considered good? Jawabannya adalah A. Pertanyaan keempat. Which one of these instruction sets can be considered good? Jawabannya adalah B. Pertanyaan kelima. Fill in the blanks. Excuse me, can I have 2 portions of fried rice with a glass of water? Can I also have 5 pieces of chicken nuggets, please? Dalam topik ini, kalian akan belajar cara memberi semangat. Memberi semangat adalah bentuk dari bujukan positif. Kamu memberi semangat untuk membujuk seseorang untuk melakukan sesuatu. Ini adalah contoh yang baik dari memberi semangat.
Once you get onto the stage, it will become much easier. Just be yourself and everything will be okay.
Ini adalah contoh yang buruk dari memberi semangat.
Just go on stage quickly so you can leave sooner.
Ini adalah contoh yang baik dari memberi semangat.
You've been practicing for weeks, so you know this speech by heart. Just be passionate and everyone will remember your speech.
Ini adalah contoh yang buruk dari memberi semangat.
Just don't be nervous. Get up there and finish your speech.
Ini adalah contoh yang baik dari memberi semangat.
Alright, you've seen the movies. Those cool characters make swimming look easy, right? Because it is. Not only that, but you have also seen your parents swim, so no reason why you wouldn't be able to swim.
Ini adalah contoh yang buruk dari memberi semangat.
Just get in there. I'm sure you won't sink like a rock.
Ayo teman-teman, kita berlatih lagi ya. Dimulai dari nomor 1. Read this encouragement example. It won't last long. Me and your family, blank, and we know you can get through this easily. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah C. Believe in you. Soal nomor 2. All you need to do is jump into the water and I'll be here to catch you. You have nothing to worry about. And you? Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah A. Have a good time. Soal nomor 3. It's just all in your mind. Take a deep breath and try your best to focus. Once you do that, everything will be blank. To understand. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? The answer is D. Much easier and simpler. Pertanyaan nomor 4. Nothing is as impossible as it seems. With enough, blank, you can do anything and everyone around you will be here to support you. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah A. Practice and dedication. Dalam topik ini, kalian akan belajar cara menggunakan pencegahan. Pencegahan adalah bentuk dari bujukan negatif. Pencegahan digunakan untuk menghentikan seseorang dari melakukan sesuatu. Ini adalah contoh dari mencegah orang agar mereka tidak merokok.
You will get lung cancer if you smoke, so don't smoke. Your lungs will turn black if you smoke cigarettes. Smoking negatively affects your health and the health of other people around you.
Ini adalah contoh dari mencegah seseorang dari menyontek saat ujian.
If you cheat on tests, you're only lying to yourself. You will get expelled if you get caught cheating. You don't learn anything when you cheat on tests.
Ini adalah contoh pencegahan agar seseorang tidak bertengkar.
If you fight in the classroom, you will be expelled. Fighting will get you injured. Try to resolve disagreements with your mouth instead of your fists.
Ayo teman-teman, mari kita berlatih lagi. Dimulai dari pertanyaan pertama. Read this preventing example. You can't drink alcohol before you drive. You'll end up blank. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah C. Hurting others and going to jail. Pertanyaan nomor 2. Read this preventing example. Make sure you slow down before going through this street. There is a speed limit, and if you go over, you'll blank. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah A. Get ticketed by a police officer. Pertanyaan nomor 3. You need to study for this test. If you end up trying to cheat, you're blank. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah D. Only hurting yourself. Pertanyaan nomor 4. You need to save up money if you want to buy that toy. Stealing is blank. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah A. Illegal and not worth doing. Dalam topik ini, kalian akan belajar cara meminta izin. Meminta izin dilakukan saat kalian tidak yakin bahwa kalian diperbolehkan untuk melakukan sesuatu atau tidak. Ini adalah contoh baik dari meminta izin.
May I go to the toilet? May I use the restroom? May I please excuse myself to go to the toilet?
Ini adalah contoh buruk dari meminta izin.
I'm going to the toilet now. I need to use the restroom. I need to go now.
Ini adalah contoh baik dari meminta izin.
Can I borrow this? May I borrow your pencil? Would you borrow me your eraser?
Ini adalah contoh buruk dari meminta izin.
I want to use this. I'll be using your pencil for a bit. Give me your eraser. I need to use it right now.
Ini adalah contoh baik dari meminta izin.
May I please leave the house to spend time with friends? May I please go out of the house to pick up groceries? May I please use the car to pick up the laundry?
Ini adalah contoh buruk dari meminta izin.
I'm going out of the house to meet friends. I'll be back home later. I need to do things. I'm taking the car to go out of the house.
Ayo teman-teman, mari lagi-lagi kita berlatih. Pertanyaan nomor 1. Which one of these sentences is a good example of asking permission? Jawabannya adalah B. Would it be okay with you if I borrow your car for a day? Pertanyaan nomor 2. Which one of these sentences is a good example of asking permission? Jawabannya adalah A. Is it okay if I eat your cake? Pertanyaan nomor 3. Which one of these sentences is a good example of asking permission? Jawabannya adalah D. Can I please borrow your phone for a minute? Pertanyaan nomor 4. Which one of these sentences is a good example of asking permission? Jawabannya adalah A. Would it be okay if I stay in your house for the night? Selamat teman-teman, kalian sudah sampai di akhir dari video ini. Sebelum kita selesai, mari kita lakukan beberapa lagi latihan soal untuk menguji pengertian kalian. Mari kita mulai. Pertanyaan pertama. How to make apple juice? Which one of these statements would best fit the blank? Jawabannya adalah B. Put the apple pieces into the blender. Pertanyaan kedua. Fill in the blanks. Can I please have number 1, a bottle of beer, number 2, 2 plates of unagi, and a bottle of water. Oh, and my wife will have number 3, a pitcher of cold ocha tea. Pertanyaan ketiga. Read this encouragement example. You've been studying for this test for months already. The hard part is almost over. You'll get through this. Blank. And it'll be all over. Which of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah C. Swiftly and with success. Pertanyaan keempat. Read this encouragement example. Now is the most important time. You have the support of your family and friends by your side. All that's left is to blank. Which of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah A. Finish this and win. Pertanyaan kelima. Read this preventing example. You need to think about what you're doing. If you don't, you'll blank. Which of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah B. End up regretting it. Pertanyaan keenam. Read this preventing example. You need to pick your fights carefully. If you keep doing this, you'll blank. Which one of these statements would best fill in the blank? Jawabannya adalah D. Get into a lot of trouble. Pertanyaan ketujuh. Which one of these sentences is a good example of asking permission? Jawabannya adalah C. Hey, I need to do some presentations. Can I borrow your laptop for a day? Pertanyaan nomor 8. Which one of these sentences is a good example of asking permissions? Jawabannya adalah B. Hey, I forgot to bring my charger. Can I please borrow yours? Itulah akhir dari video ini. Terima kasih teman-teman sudah mendengarkan. Sampai jumpa lagi.